enkali lako
mbeto nyale fola to nyadamma adun te fem fola min manke to nyaati oto alama ale makoy
Good afternoon, Ms. Nyabally.
Madam Nyabally.
Good afternoon to you too.
Welcome to the Commission.
TRRC Commission.
Thank you.
I would like you to make sure that you're sitting in a very comfortable position. And draw the microphone closer to you. And speak into the microphone so that we can hear you. Okay. As you know, my name is Horeja Balagay. And it is my responsibility to ask you questions today on behalf of the commissioners. During your testimony, I would ask that you speak slowly and allow a few seconds between our speeches. So that the interpretation will unfold smoothly. During your testimony, if there are any questions that I ask that are unclear or you would like me to repeat them, please feel free to do so.
Ning aye nyininka kumala memman seneya wala ilafta ay dula boye nyoto ako bitun kana minin anyininka durong ate fanamba jelale ko ayoto seneyandi ite.
But I would like you to be comfortable throughout your testimony.
Akabe lafila ila sede yaro mumeo bekono yetara sirin kuke mente batandila.
And to remind you that you're amongst friends and family.
Abe hakilo bulandila ko ibe badingol le kono andu ibe terol le fanan kono sirin jang.
So please take your time throughout your testimony.
Isila wato ta ila sede yaro wuce onyin kono.
Remember that there's a bottle of water next to you. If you'd like to drink water at any time, please feel free to do so. During your testimony, we will address 4 main issues. First would be a very brief introduction to who you are. So we'll briefly talk about your personal details, educational background, and work experience. Then the second topic will be about the events of 2001. That will allow you to provide information to the Commission about human rights violations that occurred. The third topic will be about 2016. We will talk about the human rights violations as well as what happened to you. And lastly, we will conclude with the impact that this has had on you and your family. Are you ready to begin your testimony?
Yes.
Can you please state your full name for the record?
Yo say ito kanko take ito ni kontongo yafo puro abes bisaferla la ko kam.
Nte tomu Bintou Nyaballytrrc.
My name is Bintou Nyaballytrrc.
Can you tell us when and where you were born?
Afonye sanjumalen iwuluta anin iwuluta mintole.
Wuluta 1986,
I was born in 1986,
22nd October,
on the 2nd October,
Akau.
in Bakau.
Can you tell us where you attended school?
Afonye ikaranta mintole.
Omar Bun Khattab Islamic School.
Omar Bun Khattab Islamic School.
Ika je komandi Omar Kuris, Latir Kunda.
They call it Omar Kuris in Latrikunda.
Can you tell us for how long you attended that school?
Afonye yabuche jele karango ke wo karambungoto.
Ndi jele for grade 8.
I was there up till grade 8.
Do you recall what year that was?
Foi hakilo subulala le musanjuma alti.
2001.
In 2001.
Why did you stop at grade 8?
Munan na idanta grade 8.
Karammunjo kuwanyinom.
It was as a result of school fees.
And so what did you do after you stopped going to school?
Inata munake bring yeda hakara mundo tala.
Nka fiiru ke Serekunda marché oto.
I do petty trading at the Serekunda market.
And for how long did you do that?
Yo ke wati jelle wuchew men ibe ofirola.
Mbe fiiru la marché oto la fo jande mbe do ko stola.
I did that at the market until before I could secure a job.
And when did you secure a job?
Sai inata loko soto sanjumale.
2014.
In 2014.
Can you tell us where you were working in 2014?
Afonye ye loko soto mintole 2014 sangokono.
Na do ko folo nga soto Senegambia le Tipis Holland.
My first work was at Senegambia, Tipis Holland.
And what were you doing there?
Otumo dum ibe mun doku fason neke kanje.
Waitress.
I was a waitress.
Thereafter, where did you work?
Biro botala inata loko ke mintole kotake.
Alex Bar and Restaurant.
At the Alex Bar and Restaurant.
When did you stop working at Alex Bar and Restaurant?
Wati jumale yo to loko bula Alex Bar and Restaurant.
2015.
In 2015.
And where did you go next after Alex Bar and Restaurant?
Biro bota Alex Bar and Restaurant inata loko ke mintole kotake.
Seafront.
At the seafront.
And for how long did you remain at the seafront?
Wo seafront ye wuche jelle kije.
2016 nombota je.
I left there in 2016.
Why did you leave seafront
Munan na
in
ibota
2016?
munan na ibota seafront 2016 sankono.
fear over electoral rigging rocks Zimbabwe as the country.
Yesterday, after listening to Prime Minister May's assessment of the state of the negotiations,
we got to the Talinding Bantaba. We found people standing close to the market side,
opposite Fabakar Tombonjata Lokorda.
opposite the house, the home of Fabakary Tombonjata.
Lota Jeto.
We stood there.
You said that you were going for a meeting. What kind of meeting?
Kata meeting on lanu, meeting for some moti.
Kata political meeting olom.
We were going for a political meeting.
Was there anything in particular happening that day?
Ako, fo ulung kudole nyanta kela nung ulung bang.
Which led to this meeting that you're talking about?
Me ya sabu hanu fo meeting obe kela ka meeting mem foten.
Ha.
Yes.
Please tell us.
Oto afonyang
Wol day on last day meeting no pour carte fayo.
That was the last day of the meeting before the elections.
So Useni nyanta bola birikama kanana.
Useni was to depart from Brikama to come.
Kata lo talending kabatu meeting on takel talending.
We went to Talinding to wait for him because the meeting was to take place at Talinding.
When you say Usainu, which Usainu are you referring to?
koniko Usenu ibe Usenu jumale mawonya.
Usenu lawyer Dabo.
Lawyer Usenu Dabo.
You mentioned that it was a political meeting. For which party?
Ya foko politique bengolem parti jumale la bengomu.
UDP.
The UDP.
You told us that you were standing opposite Fabakary Tombonjata's house.
Yenyum fonyanko ibe loring Fabakary Tombonjata la korda nyati lingu mafangolla.
At that time, who was Fabakary Tombonjata?
Ako tembo jumale mu Fabakary Tombonjata ti.
Fabakar Tombonjata nak APRC kolom.
Fabakary Tombonjata was a member of the APRC.
Do you know what his current position is today?
Fayalo ne bidum be bi mento ala palaso mumuneti.
B tilo nak nimanya ranga matilo mi deputy party leader today.
Today, if I don't forget, I think he's their deputy party leader.
And by there, you mean APRC?
Ako niyo fonya amunta wolem APRC patioti.
Ha.
Yes.
So can you tell us what happened while you were standing opposite his home in Talinding?
Ako to ibe loring ala korda mafango damen Talinding wolung mune na atake.
Min keta wala ko birun tolfta ta lota.
What happened is that when we arrived and we stood there,
Nga sojarol be lorin Fabakar Tombonjata la dato.
soldiers were standing at Fabakary Tombonjata's gate.
Fabakar fango bijil.
Fabakary himself was there.
Tol be lorin nyaba tilindingel.
We were standing facing them.
Bijil ngaje be diamu kanne dal.
We were there and we saw them talking.
Bare min fo mta malo min fo.
But what they said, I don't know.
Ilota ye nyatili nin kido.
They stood and faced us with their guns.
After kido fighter.
After a shot was fired,
Ay kambano me ka fami Usman.
and the boy they called Usman
Sisi.
Sise,
Afongoto.
The man called Usman Sise was shot on his forehead.
Boita.
He fell down.
Molbe wuri kan.
People were shouting.
Iko Lamine yafa, Lamine yafa.
They said, Lamin killed him, Lamin killed him.
Lamine me munte malong.
Which Lamin was, I don't know.
Usman ngole lon ni wala be sela kele ni wal nata nyon.
I knew Usman because we came together, we were on the same road.
Usman wolu ne fana ngalon katom Usman Siselti.
That was the day I also came to know that his name is Usman Sise.
Kadu kontol ka komande ustaz lela.
Because before we used to call him Ustaz.
Saying abelari njeto.
He was lying down after being shot.
Mbije ni be nyon sabola sojaro.
So we were there agreeing with the soldiers.
You mentioned that it was the soldiers, the shooting came from the soldiers.
Kenyum foko, fire men keta kido men kumata, bota sojaro lama fangolla.
First of all, how do you know that those people were soldiers?
Follow, yalo nyadi le konyilu musojarol leti.
Because ye fengo mildu.
Because of what they wore.
Can you describe what they wore?
Afonya ye mum fen façon le dum.
Camouflage.
Camouflage.
You told us, what color was the camouflage, first of all?
Wo camouflage men ya dum couleur façon jumale.
Green.
It was green.
You told us that they had their weapons and shot at Usman.
Enyum fanyan ko kidolu bebu.
Double Munich, the dark beer with a strong taste that only powerful men can tame. Reveal your inner strength.
Ako wato men inim fa bakar tombo njata be diamula kata han fo wato men kido be fayla fo kuma ku ketale bang
Ye min fo mole moyde. Bare I lotale be diamu kan jitu fa bakal tombo njata la datu. Inim fa bakal tombo njata diamu tala. Foi pareta.
What they discussed is what I did not know, but they were standing there talking with Fabakary Tombonjata at his gate.
Do you have any idea what led to the shooting?
ako fo isi ha ila miraro to isi londi soto ba munenata fayro nyin sabu
Inata fayro nyin sabu mang any idea story to bar ngaja service mano dal nima order pasta ngali katama ni order la.
What led to the shooting, I don't know, but I know that servicemen, they operate based on orders, and if the order was not given, they wouldn't have shot.
But you don't know who would have given that order from what you said.
ako bari italon na o walla imalon jumale yo order di walla jumale yo kangodi
Hani.
No.
You just believe that an order must have been given.
amunta ilata nyinnala ko dal kumole dita kangole dita men kata fayro dali loti
You mentioned Usman Cisse was someone that people referred to as Ustaz. Is that correct?
ako nyim foko Usman Cisse mu molti dolu ka fayne ustaz
Yes.
Can you tell us why?
ako foy sa fo nyim munan nay ka fay ustaz
Ntanga ustaz stolen because akadindi ngol kalandi dara te ularo.
I know the Ustaz's name came about because he used to teach children Quranic stories in the evening.
Do you know where Usman Cisse was from?
foyalo ne Usman Cisse bota min tole
Ika bota nyomi la dal baranta bota da min manjelo ngalondi pakunda.
They said he hailed from Nyomi, but I don't know where exactly, but I knew him in Dipakunda.
And you said you used to see him around, but it's on that day that you really knew his name.
iko ikajele tende bari wulunne mu ya tolong
Ha.
Yes.
After what happened to Usman Cisse, after he was shot, do you know what happened to his body?
kuya fanya menketa Usman Cissé la bring ya bum fuka pare foyna ta kulon ne bang menketa afure wala
ha ala fure wonye nga fellon jele.
Yes, I know something about the cops.
It's what you know.
ite mune long afure wala kunyato
Fure wonye mbiri ya bum.
After he was shot,
I sojarol ko be fure o sambala.
the soldiers said that they were going to take the cops.
UDP Coleman song.
The UDP members protested.
Iko fure o tita.
They said the cops was not going.
Nyo sabo keta.
So there was a push and pull,
Itia gasul fay.
and they started firing tear gas.
Who started firing tear gas?
ko juma nyolle tiagas fay
Paramilitary.
The paramilitaries.
You told us earlier that it was the soldiers that were there,
tenyum fonye commando nun ko sojarol le bije nun
and now you're telling us it was the paramilitary that fired the tear gas. Is that correct?
sayndung iko paramilitary le tiagas fay
Ha.
Yes.
When did the paramilitary join or come to the scene?
ko woto paramilitary lu nata kafuje wati jumale wayri sojarol le bije nun
Katu ko fenke natanale la army commander nyem.
Because their army commander came after.
When the army commander that you've just mentioned, when he came, were the paramilitary there or not yet?
ko ilaw sojaro ilaw commander binatu men wayatar la para lu nata foka pare bam fo yatar le para lu mam fota je folo
Para fotele army commander fanam sotana la mol.
The paras came, and then the army commander came with his people.
Can you tell us, first of all, how you could identify those people as paramilitary, meaning different from the military?
ako sai isa fo no nye muna ya kendi iko para lemu yesu te nyaadi le mendu ni sojarol tekelim
Katu ko ila uniform moy mendo.
Because of the uniforms they wore.
Can you describe the uniform?
afanye la uniform lu be nyaadi le
Ye black la.
They were dressed in black.
Just to clarify the color, was it black?
ako purka seneyandi kuloro yin afintale bang
Ah yalo ni la uniform mo dark blue lo mbar jama ha kay bina black la ti wan mo ka fe black.
You know, their uniform is dark blue.
Double Munich, the dark beer with a strong taste that only powerful men can tame. Reveal your inner strength.
So when the army commander came, can you tell us what happened?
biringo sojar nyaton ko futata je afanye mune keta
Bira after nanto ay mo nak nyaton kol commande pour ye fredi le naita.
When he arrived, he called our leaders and so that he could take the cops, so that they could deliver the cops to him to take.
Mol manso
But people did not agree
to freta.
to allow the cops to be given out.
You told us that just before the army commander came, the paramilitary were beating people with their batons, they were throwing tear gas. When the army commander arrived, did that continue or did it stop?
Yenyum foko jannin sojar nyaton ko nyena ibe molu lipakannu ila batino la hanfo be tiagas faykan sa embrila o sojar nyaton ko nata yewo bulale bang fo continue ta wuli paronin tiagas fayola
birim Babukar Jata natanam ya stop le fula ko ya stop.
When Babukar arrived, he told them to stop.
Did they stop?
ko fo ya bulale bambira ko ya bula
Ha ya stop le.
Yes, they stopped.
The conversation between Babukar Jata and members of your group,
akodia moment keta Babukar Jata ning alla kafo molu tema
could you hear what they were saying?
fo ya moyle num baybe kumolu mennu fokan
Ngami mo jeto wolom purye furye samba namol ko furye titala.
What I heard was that they wanted to take the body, but our people said that the corpse was not going.
What happened after that?
ako betun sila mune nata ke obe kola
Biru wobe ko la ko tenken namole furye chikali abla ni moto ko ne natata.
After that, our people took the corpse, put it inside a vehicle and left with it.
Was Babukar Jata still at the scene at this point?
ako tumo fo Babukar Jata bijele hanfo tembo bang
Babukar Jata bi jelo tembo.
Babukar Jata was still there at that time.
Can you tell us what happened after the Usman Sisse's body was taken away?
silang biriye Usman Sise fure o samba afanye mune nata ke
Bire Usman Sise fure o samba ayata molbe tala mol talata fanam.
After his corpse, Usman Sisse's corpse was taken, that time also people were reducing in number.
After Babukar Jata nata bula moto ko natata.
After that, Babukar Jata boarded his vehicle and left.
Tolbe insist rimbe loren jeto.
We were insisting and we stood there.
Ibe tiya gasol fele belli palom fanam bi bunna berolla.
They were firing tear gas at us, beating us, and we were also throwing stones at them.
So this continued after Babukar Jata left?
ako so continue tale birim Babukar Jata boto je bang
Ha ya continue le bakeka.
Yes, they continued, they were doing it.
Can you tell us if there were if you noticed any injuries as a result of the beatings and the tear gas and what was happening at the time?
ako fo ila cross road ya jele bang fo modo lu paramata je bang wo liparo aneka o tiagas mem fay fo mol soton dele menno baramata je la cross road
Mol sotal mil baramata jeto.
Yes, there are people who got injured there.
Can you tell us about that?
o fo nyambang menno baramata je
Mil baramata je nat nta fo no la karle baramata je because what time o mang experience jama soto politiko kono. Bare nga dol jele yolo ka boy bala dol boy tek tuta.
I cannot say who and who got injured at that time because I was not experienced yet in politics. But I saw some people who were bleeding.
What about you?
And some fell fainted.
andon ite dum
Nte yeli pa bati no lanko le kono nin jutelo ngol after nimbirta.
well I was beaten with a baton on my back and on my buttocks which became swollen.
Can you tell us what happened after that?
mo be ko la mune nata ke
After para bem bindi ka ba fula nyoko musol be borte tele bi jande tele jiso jata belli pala.
After the paramilitary were running after me and telling me that all the women have run away, you are the only one who is stubborn and you are here, and he was beating me with a baton.
Mborton dunta sudo kono je.
I ran and got into one of the homes there.
Suo nyi metali ninje mano kanje sa farabol le faum be sirim korla bunda to je.
The home is in Talinding now.
Apple Munich, the dark beer with a strong taste that only powerful men can tame. Reveal your inner strength.